Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Hey everybody, off and running on this Sunday edition of Thoroughbred Action from sunny Gulfstream Park. Jason Blewett joining you here at beautiful GP. Top class racing action over the next half hour, give or take, and in fact, we're going up in class right off the bat with track announcer Pete Aiello.
12 big races on the Sunday program, including a nice turf sprint is the feature race. Main track fast, turf course firm, and temperatures in the upper 80s. First of the day over the turf, around 2 turns at 1 mile. Maiden claimers in for $40,000. A field of 10 signed on. Start the day with the favorite in post 7, Dudacity.
They're at the post. Racing at Gulfstream. From the far outside, Country Strong gets the first call and begins well for the lead. Toward the inside, Mortal Storm, and moving up quickly is Motherwell. It's going to be Motherwell to take the lead in the charge to the first turn. They're wide across the course behind her. Motherwell has the lead. The one that's angled and not taking the turn that well was Mortal Storm and bounced right into La Pichu at the back. Mortal Storm very keen while second last. Up front, Motherwell gets her things her own way. She leads the way by a length and a quarter. Racing in second is Country Strong, Beach Dreaming on the outside third. The favorite Dudacity is positioned fourth in the early stages. Next at the rail is Lloydley, followed a length and a half behind by Vita Tropical. Burning Repents on her outside. 2.5 lengths back to the outside and Sunshine Joy, then Mortal Storm, who's settled after her earlier antics. And the trailer is La Pichu. Opening quarter speed was 24 and 2. There's less than 5 furlongs to run. Motherwell has the lead by a neck. On the outside, Beach Dreaming is there. Second, Country Strong is third. Back to fourth and Dudacity. Fifth is Lloydley. Then it's 2 back to Burning Repent outside of Vita Tropical. 3 better than Mortal Storm. Ridden and not responding is Sunshine Joy. La Pichu has been last throughout as they round the far turn. Inside 3/8 to go. Motherwell still has the lead. Working harder to stay close is Beach Dreaming from second. Dudacity getting ready to launch an attack. In fact, Dudacity is now being taken out of the race. Dudacity has been pulled up and they're at the top of the stretch. Off the turn in the stretch drive, the leader is Motherwell by 3 lengths. From the outside, Lloydley's going to try to get into second with Beach Dreaming, then Burning Repent. From between horses, Mortal Storm. Less than an eighth to go. Motherwell still well clear out here. It's Motherwell and jockey Lionel Reyes to take them coast to coast. They win the Sunday opener by 5 emphatic lengths. Beach Dreaming second, Lloydley third, Mortal Storm ran fourth.
Upset winner of today's first race, number 2, Motherwell, took the lead from the outset and went gate to wire under a strong ride from Lionel Reyes. The trainer Eduardo Esperoa Jr. and owner David Romanek. Second, number 8, Beach Dreaming, and third was number 3, Lloydley. We go now to the second race and start the early pick 4. 6 furlongs the journey. Claimers in for a price tag of $25,000. Paco Lopez rides the 4, Sold on Salsa. Scratch the 6, Ever So DeWild. Off-time favorite, the Puerto Rico Invader, number 2, Violent Danger.
And they're off. Subpar start for Violent Danger. She was about 2 steps slow. Was a good start from between horses for Sold on Salsa, who's heading off for the early lead. Feisty Embrace comes away with speed. On the outside, Beach Girl is now third. Enigmatica is in stride with Violent Danger near the back of the field, and the trailer is Super Duper Girl. They make their way to the half-mile point, and Paco Lopez throttles open with Sold on Salsa to lead the way by a length and a quarter. Feisty Embrace is parked at the rail, not happy about it, and a bit tight. Beach Girl on the outside. Back to fourth and Violent Danger. Fifth is Enigmatica. The trailer is Super Duper Girl. 22 and 4 for the opening quarter speed, less than 3 furlongs to run. Sold on Salsa comes under pressure to hold command as Beach Girl looms up alongside. Gaffleon wants into the clear with Feisty Embrace from third. Violent Danger is hitting the retreat button to the outside in Enigmatica. Then at the inside, Super Duper Girl, and they're at the top of the stretch. On the inside, Sold on Salsa. Super Duper Girl has the rail, and Feisty Embrace let go by Gaffleon on the far outside, and she's kicking in. Final eighth of a mile. Feisty Embrace for the top. Super Duper Girl toward the rails trying to go with her second. It's Feisty Embrace at 5-1 clear to the finish. Feisty Embrace, well won it. Second, Super Duper Girl. Third was Sold on Salsa, and fourth was Beach Girl.
Number 2, Violent Nature, no good, but the comebacker from the O'Connell shed row was ready to roll as number 3, Feisty Embrace, kicks off cover and rolls down the stretch to get the victory under Tyler Gaffleon for trainer Kathleen O'Connell and Matt Delona Thoroughbreds. Second one, Super Duper Girl, and third was number 4, Sold on Salsa. Time for a commercial break. Still plenty of action left, including the feature race. The Tamiami Handicap, part of a series of races we'll bring you right after this.
Welcome to my playground. To my playground.
Back now for race number 3 on the program. 6 furlongs over the main track. Maiden claimers in for $20,000. A field of 8 signed on. This was a wide open betting race.
And they're off. Really good start for Gracias Adios. Another good start for Pretty Overdriven. They're the first 2 out, and Pretty Overdriven is the speed of the speed and leads Gracias Adios, who will race on the flank of the leader second. Money Purse is out of there third, followed fourth by Honor Indy. Then comes Pixie's Warrior ahead of Monha. Down at the inside is That Magic, and the trailer is the stretch running Tapete Claire. They make their way now to the far turn after the opening quarter complete to Pretty Overdriven and Edgar Zayas in 22 and 4. Gracias Adios on the outside second, 3 wide Money Purse third. Back to fourth is Honor Indy, chirped along by Paco to try to get after the top 3. Monha's racing back fifth. Then to the outside, Pixie's Warrior ahead of Tapete Claire and Is That Magic as they run to the top of the stretch. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. Pretty Overdriven still has the lead, and she's confidently handled. Second, Gracias Adios. Money Purse on the outside third. 5 back to Tapete Claire, and they're at the top of the stretch. It's Pretty Overdriven who has this to throw away. Zayas goes to work. She responds and leads by 4. Money Purse starts to put her mind to business late in the game with a 16th to go. Pretty Overdriven still there by 3.5. Money Purse is second, and that's where she'll finish. Pretty Overdriven, gate to wire. 2 for Kathleen O'Connell. Money Purse second. Gracias Adios third. Tapete Claire ran fourth.
Kathleen O'Connell registers her second training success of the day in back-to-back fashion as number 2, Pretty Overdriven, shot right to the top and went all the way under Edgar Zayas. Kathleen O'Connell and owners Double T Racing and Kathleen O'Connell. Second, 7, Money Purse. Third was the 4, Gracias Adios. We move now to the 4th race of the afternoon, 5 furlongs over the turf. This was the feature race of the day, the $75,000 Tamiami Handicap. Scratch the 8 and 9, a field of 7, 130-pound high weight and heavily favored. Number 3, Pay Any Price.
And they're off in the Tamiami. Pay Any Price breaks right on cue and establishes a half a length advantage in the early stages from Phantom Row, and Tenacity Zip is out of there third. Brandy's Girl is fourth. Back to fifth and Moonwalker down inside. Second last Tropicat. Focus on Me is last of the 7 as Pay Any Price kicks clear. Pay Any Price and Edgar Zayas round the far turn in front to half a length. Phantom Row is there second. Tenacity Zip is third. Brandy's Girl is in range while fourth ahead of an improving run inside for Tropicat. He's in front of Moonwalker, and at the back, Focus on Me. Up front, Pay Any Price. Soft quarter for him. 21 and 3 as they run to the top of the stretch. Phantom Row looms up alongside the big favorite. Back to third and Tenacity Zip, and they're at the top of the stretch. Zayas has to work overtime on Pay Any Price, who fights to hold it. Phantom Row on the outside is second. Back to third and Tenacity Zip. Brandy's Girl down the center. 16th to go. Pay Any Price is all heart, and the added cargo is no problem. Pay Any Price by 2 in the end. It's close for second between Tenacity Zip and Phantom Row in 55 and 2.
Number 3, Pay Any Price, had to handle a 130-pound impost in the Tamiami Handicap, harkening back to the old days of handicap racing, but the son of Wildcat Air proved he was up to the task as he carried it all the way under jockey Edgar Zayas for Georgina Baxter, the Black and White Express of Averill Racing and Maddie's Racing Stable. Race 5 on the program, the start of today's middle pick 4, a mile and a 16th over the main track. Scratch the 2 and 6. These were claimers in for $6,250. Favorites were 1, Indian Scout, and 4, Brown's Gap.
And they're off. Shackelford Storm, the first to break the line. Toward the rail, Indian Scout has speed. Brown's Gap and Powerline come away in the top flight. Far outside, Diamond Square gets floated very wide on the first turn run. And Grand Chief settles in last of all as Shackelford Storm crosses and clears and leads by 2.5. Taken in hand is Indian Scout to assume a flanking position in second, out of Brown's Gap in third. Powerline reserved today. He's 4 wide while fourth. Then back at the inside, Diamond Square. Grand Chief is last of all. He's 6 lengths off the lead of Shackelford Storm. Shackelford Storm completes the quarter in 24 and 1, heads down the backstretch, just a narrow leader. In the 2-path, Indian Scout second, 3 wide, Brown's Gap third, 4 wide, Powerline fourth. Down at the inside, Diamond Square. He's got a good run of it after being a bit wide on that first turn, saving ground now toward the inside. It's a gap of another 4 to Grand Chief, who's last of all as they race to the first finish line. Inside half a mile from home, and with the advantage, it's still inside running Shackelford Storm by a ahead. On the outside, Indian Scout is there second, Browns Gap third, Diamond Square fourth, Powerline calls it a day. Grand Chief makes up some ground at the back of the field. He's drawn within 5 lengths of the lead with 3/8 of a mile remaining. Indian Scout on the outside let out a notch to try to get Shackelford Storm. Browns Gap driven, not responding. Grand Chief, serious player on the outside. He's 4 wide, but he's got all kinds of momentum, and he's had some pace to chase, and they're at the top of the stretch. Here's Grand Chief, looping and swooping out wide to take charge and move away by 3. The others did too much too soon, it appears. With less than a quarter of a mile to go, Grand Chief 2.5 on top. Browns Gap trying to re-rally from second, then down the outside in Diamond Square coming on late. Grand Chief trying to seal the deal. He's 3 on top. From last to first to win, Grand Chief. Browns Gap was second. Diamond Square finished third, then Shackelford Storm in 1:47.1.
A sharp pace in today's 5th race allowed a closer to do some good work. Last to first to win, Miguel Vasquez on 7, Grand Chief, who rolls home for the score for trainer Victor Barboza Jr. and Grenfoyle Stable. 9-2 on this son of Pioneer of the Nile. We move to race number 6 of the afternoon, the start of another pick 3, 1 mile over the turf, starter allowance optional claiming horses, in for $16,000. Rider change on 6, Son of Oahu to Hector Barrios. Scratch the 10 and the 11. It was a field of 9. The favorites included 2, Flashy Chelsea, and 6, Son of Oahu.
And they're off. Flashy Chelsea begins well. Son of Oahu showing some speed today. Up on the far outside, Modern Tales trying to get over. Working at the rail is Unicat, and Billy Biggs looking for some forward position. He's a bit keen as they head into the first turn. It's a controlled early pace. The top 2 are Flashy Chelsea and Son of Oahu. Billy Big now secures inside position and races from third, ahead of Could Be, who's in the red colors, and the 2-path racing fourth. It's a gap of another 4 lengths to Modern Tale. He's 2.5 clear of Seuss. Unicat toward his inside, and the 2 at the back are Street Code and Unexplained. They roll into the backstretch through the opening quarter mile in 23 and 3. And with the advantage, it's Son of Oahu and Hector Barrios by ahead. Flashy Chelsea right back at him second. Could Be his third. Billy Big at the inside follows along in fourth. Then it's a gap of another 4.5 lengths back to Modern Tale, who's 2 better than Seuss. Unicat gets the wake-up call to make ground, and the 2 at the back remain Unexplained and Street Code. Inside half a mile from home, the opening half mile was 47 seconds flat as they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Flashy Chelsea back for more inside of Son of Oahu. There's been a protracted speed duel there from Could Be, who's trying to reap the spoils from third. Billy Big needs some place to go. He'll stay toward the rail and hope a spot materializes ahead of Modern Tale, who's 5th. The others are too far behind with a quarter of a mile left to go. With the advantage, it's still Flashy Chelsea. Son of Oahu up on the outside is still right at him second. Into the clear. Billy Big gets a good trip and he punches home from third. Late run from Street Code toward the fence. At the inside, Flashy Chelsea fights to hold it. Flashy Chelsea digs in. Billy Big and Son of Oahu out of time. It's Flashy Chelsea and Sammy Camacho all the way. Son of Oahu Chaz second, from Billy Big third, then Street Code at 1:35 and 4.
The public picks ran first and second in today's 6th race, but not only that, they were first and second the entire trip around the 1 mile turf oval as Flashy Chelsea held the inside edge and got a game victory under Sammy Camacho and trainer Jose Gallegos and owner Robert Amendola. Second, number 6, Son of Oahu. Third was number 3, Billy Big. Time for a commercial break. When we come back, we'll bring you the Rainbow Six sequence. Maiden Claimers take to the track right after this.
And Ghost Zipper is pulling away. Ghost Zipper blows them away with an eye-opening performance. Awesome again has won. Ghost Zipper kicking clear. Judy the Beauty.
Back now for race number 7 on the program, the start of today's Rainbow Six. Maiden Claimers in for $20,000. Scratch the 1 and the 9, a field of 9. The favorites included number 6, Toss, and number 11, Dr. Harlan.
And they're off. Toss won the start and goes looking for the early lead. Accountant Q sent hard on the outside to try to go after the leader. Don Fager away in the top flight. Sweet Tea Jack is toward the rail fourth. Outside and improving now is Dr. Harlan. Then the Dawn of Solo. In between horses, German Alberto. Early Delay is about 4 lengths or 5 lengths off the lead while being asked to quicken by Castillo. And Super Duper Visor is last of the 9 with half a mile left to go. Up front, the leader now is Accountant Q on the outside, right alongside Don Fager from second. 3 wide, and Dr. Harlan from third. Tosses back to fourth. Sweet Tea Jack is fifth, being ridden by Meneses and not responding. Then it's a gap of another 2 lengths to Early Delay ahead of German Alberto with 5/16 to run. Dr. Harlan and Carlos Montalvo have now come on to take the lead. Trying to fight on second is Accountant Q. Dr. Fager, or rather Don Fager, is now third. Then to the outside and coming on Sweet Tea Jack and Toss, and they're at the top of the stretch. And with the advantage, it's Dr. Harlan 5-2 and edging away. Accountant Q is there second. Don Fager is next with Toss. Way out in the center is Sweet Tea Jack and Early Delay. 16th to go. Dr. Harlan edging clear. Dr. Harlan in front. Dr. Harlan wins by about 2.5 in the end. Second was Accountant Q. Don Fager held third ahead of Toss in 1:12-2.
Number 11, Dr. Harlan hammered from a 12-1 morning line. That was smart money as the son of Harlan's Holiday gets the maiden diploma under Carlos Montalvo for trainer Pedro Castillo and Esperanza Stable. Second, number 8, Accountant Q, and third was number 7, Don Fager. To the 8th race now, on the start of the late pick 5. This race over the turf at 5 furlongs. Claimers in for $16,000. Scratch the 9 and the 11. A field of 9. This was a wide open betting race.
And they're off. From the inside, Salsarita gets the first call, far outside and throttling open. Dancing Donut alongside Delicious Pursuit. So the 2 outside horses kick on. Delicious Pursuit will have the lead. Dancing Donut is second. Salsarita's an early third. Moving up from fourth is True Heiress. She's 3 wide. It's a gap of another 2.5 to Barbados Kitten ahead of Concerto's Appeal and Happy River 3 wide. Back at the inside, Cloudy Day will have to pass a variety of rivals and do it in less than 3 furlongs. The trailer is Cosita Rica. Around the far turn they go. Delicious Pursuit left alone up top and leads a length and a half. True Heiress on the outside has made it up to second alongside Dancing Donut. Trying to find some runners from the back. Nobody really moving here as Delicious Pursuit kicks off the turn. 3 on top. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Delicious Pursuit by 2.5. Dancing Donut still there second toward the inside. Barbados Kitten down the center and Cloudy Day. But through it all, Delicious Pursuit got a soft opening quarter and she'll take the 8th gate to wire. Barbados Kitten second. Cloudy Day was third. Fourth, Dancing Donut and Cosita Rica.
Number 10, Delicious Pursuit overcomes the outside draw in today's 8th race, using her speed to work over to the rail going around the far turn. She went every step of the way under Luca Panici, trainer Leon Minot, and owner Robert Slack. Second, number 3, Barbados Kitten, and third was number 4, Cloudy Day. We move now to the 9th race of the afternoon, the start of the late pick 4, 6 furlongs of the journey. Claimers of the non-winners of 2 category in for $10,000. Nick Juarez picks up the call on the 8 Game Day Drama. This was a wide open betting race.
And they're off. Game Day Drama was the last in and the first out, but Ray Astray goes after him early. Subfactum has speed from the inside. Away racing in fourth is More Illusions, followed by Spin Talk. It's a length and a half back to the Duke of Miami, who's 3 better than the U.S. invading Spedicoli, and the trailer is Artist. Down the backstretch they go, and with the advantage, Subfactum by a head. Ray Astray alongside the leader is second. Up on the outside and 3 wide third. Game Day Drama parked at the rail fourth. More Illusions. Spin Talk is fifth. Moving sixth while 3 wide is Duke of Miami. 2.5 back to Artist, who starts to get a move on. Now at the back of the field, the trailer is Spedicoli. Less than 5/16 to run as they run for home. It's on the inside. Subfactum in the yellow blinkers with the lead. Game Day Drama second. Looping up on the outside and trying to sustain a rally is the Duke of Miami from third. Spin Talk back to fourth. Artist never picked up his feet, and they're at the top of the stretch with the lead. Subfactum a length and a half. He has challengers, though, as Game Day Drama continues to charge at him from second. Over the top and running third, Duke of Miami. Final 16th of a mile. It's now Game Day Drama. Nick Juarez, who powers to the front. Game Day Drama close to home with the lead. Game Day Drama wins. Up second was Duke of Miami. Subfactum third, then Artist and Spin Talk in 1:12-2.
Pickup ride, a winning ride for jockey Nick Juarez as he takes over the riding duties for number 8 Game Day Drama, who overhauls the pace setter Subfactum inside the final furlong and posts the victory. Trainer Juan Arias Palm Beach Racing Partnership. Once again, it was a pickup ride for winning jockey Nick Juarez. To the 10th race now, the start of today's late pick 3, 7.5 furlongs over the turf. 2-year-old maiden claimers. These are fillies in for $35,000. Scratch the 3, 9, 12, and 13. It's a field of 9. And the favorite was number 5, Lady Nina.
And they're off. Good start from the center for the favorite Lady Nina, who heads off for the early lead. Up on the outside, that's right side of the road, showing speed in between horses. Wee Wee Celebration is now up to challenge as they run to the first turn. It will be Lady Nina to go at it with Wee Wee Celebration in the charge to the first turn. Cleopatra is taken in hand to race from third. Right side of the road is fourth, followed fifth by Looking Like a Queen. Montalvo has her down toward the rail. Then it's a length back to Classy Lynn, who works 2 ahead of Trixie's Time with Spice Rum Punch for company on the outside, and then it's a 4-length margin to the trailer To Fight. They move down the backstretch after completing a quarter in an aggressive 23 seconds flat. Lady Nina and Sammy Camacho taking the hold of the bit here and lead by 3.5. Cleopatra is now second. Up on the outside and back to third. After an early tussle was Wee Wee Celebration. Moving up on the far outside, bright side of the road. And here's Montalvo moving with Looking Like a Queen. She's up into second. So some movement in the second quarter. Trying to get going from the back. Spice Rum Punch and Trixie's Time is wide on the course. The gray, Classy Lynn, is now running home for Zaya. She's in a pocket third. So O'Connell second and third, trying to get to the favorite, Lady Nina. 47-4 for an opening half mile. Lady Nina's gone very quick and leads the way by a neck. Up on the outside, it's Looking Like a Queen in second. Crying for racetrack. Classy Lynn needs room bad. She's angling for racing room third. Bright side of the road is fourth, and they're at the top of the stretch. With the lead, it's Looking Like a Queen on the outside of Lady Nina, who boxes on toward the rail. Down the center, and Classy Lynn trying to punch home. Here's Classy Lynn on the far outside and coming after Lady Nina. Looking Like a Queen between. Zayas getting plenty from Classy Lynn. She powers to the front. Classy Lynn going away. Lady Nina second. Looking Like a Queen third. Trixie's Time fourth. And then bright side of the road.
You knew going around the far turn, if jockey Edgar Zayas could find some racing room for number 6, Classy Lynn, she would have every opportunity to get the maiden diploma, and that's exactly what she did as she ran down the top pair inside the final furlong to give trainer Kathleen O'Connell her third training success of the day. Edgar Zayas registers a riding triple. This one for Casal Stables, daughter of He's Had Enough, wins race number 10.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm. From the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Back now for race number 11 on the program. 6.5 furlongs over the main track. Allowance optional claiming runners in for $12,500. A field of 7. Favorites included 5, Flora Fantasy, and 7, Hello Juliet.
And they're off. Last in, first out. Hello Juliet gets the first call, but quickly up to take over is Princess Knoll. Aerosol away in the top flight. She'll land second. Hello Juliet is out of there third, followed by First Distinction. Flora Fantasy is next toward the inside with Lil Be Quick alongside, and the gap of 4 to the trailer, Cotton to You. Down the backstretch they go with the advantage. Princess Knoll and Tyler Gaffleone by a length and a quarter. Aerosol is there second. Lil Be Quick is third. Her barn buddy, Hello Juliet, on the outside fourth. Back to fifth and working between horses, Flora Fantasy. Outside in First Distinction, second last. Cotton to You tries to tack on from behind. Opening quarter soft, 23 seconds flat. There's now 3 furlongs left to run in the race. The advantage to Princess Knoll by a neck. On the outside, Aerosol is there second. Whip out on Hello Juliet. Lil Be Quick tries to run with her. Flora Fantasy set down by Paco. She's got an awful tall task ahead of her with just a quarter of a mile to go. Miguel Vasquez, the first to look over his shoulder on Aerosol, who's up to challenge for the lead. Princess Knoll cuts the corner and tries to fight back. It's a gap of 5 to Hello Juliet, then Lil Be Quick. Flora Fantasy did not bring her A game, but Aerosol did, as Aerosol now kicks to a clear lead. Princess Knoll's going to try to hold on to second. Hello Juliet's gobbling her up, but the winner is Aerosol. Aerosol in front by 4.5. Up second was Hello Juliet, third was Princess Knoll, then Flora Fantasy in 117 flat. and runners away. Slow beginning at the back for Etchesera. Quick beginning from the rail for Kaylee's Girl, who fires to the top. Broadway Peggy away with speed second. Here's move from Brenda's GLP up into a contending spot. Not Nice is going to try to secure the rail. If she does, she'll be in a good situation as they hit the far turn run. And with the advantage, it's Kaylee's Girl by a half a length. Brenda's GLP is second. Not Nice got the spot she wanted. She's down toward the inside. Paco will decide when he wants to try to get through. Outside in Sierra Love. Back to fifth is Broadway Peggy. Two back to the outside in Cache Galaxia ahead of Casimira. Then it's Get Over It with Tybaj and Etchesera. Far back is Vic as they run to the top of the stretch. Not Nice decided not to try inside. Wheels to the outside for an opportunity as the leader is now Brenda's GLP. But Not Nice charges hard on the outside. Look at Paco. He's not even asking her for her best. And Not Nice has overhauled Brenda's GLP. 6-5 is quite literally easy money as Not Nice wins with something in the tank. Brenda's GLP was second. Third was Broadway Peggy. Running home for fourth at a big number was Etchesera ahead of Sierra Love in 57-1.
And that's it, another 12-race card, up and down. What can you say about Penny Price? He is just a monster, 130 pounds. He was so good today, winning our featured fourth race. Here's to a good few weeks and a big run, hopefully, in the Breeders' Cup Turf Sprint for the ageless Penny Price. That'll do it for us. 3 dark days back at it this coming Thursday. Good night, everybody.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.